Well, hello internets, here we are. Little bit of a kind of interesting sort of video. I had something happen a few days ago that was a little surprising. Kind of puts the big picture into a little more focus. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, you know, in this big world, there's so many people out there making videos and content for online streaming platforms, YouTube, Amazon Prime, Netflix, whatever. You upload a video that to you was really inspiring, or that you put a lot of work into, and you get 2 or 3 views. And then somebody else puts out a video that they did one shot, filmed in a bathroom on a potato or whatever, and they get, thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of views, and it sort of takes the wind out of your sails. And when a person's been at YouTube for as long as I have, and maybe not have been as growing as much as I would have liked to have been over the years, then to see other people have extreme success after just a few months on the platform, it kind of makes a person wonder if all these years have been a waste of time. And a person kind of loses their way, loses their direction, and kind of contemplates the idea of maybe pulling the plug. Then, out of the blue, they receive a message. A message from a total stranger from somewhere on this planet. A message on a series of videos that I think probably would have been 2015, maybe 2016, was like the last video that was uploaded of them. The videos that I'm talking about are my Beachcomber B15 trailer videos. For those that haven't been around the channel for long, or that didn't see the original series, I bought this trailer, I believe, in 2011 or so, because I had a 4-cylinder truck that didn't have a towing capacity. That's another story for another day. I bought this trailer kind of as an impulse on like a Wednesday or Thursday before a long weekend, and thought, well, hey, let's go camping. Had them deliver it to me when I was at work, and by the time I seen it, I was already committed to essentially buying it. Right off the bat, my Beachcomber wasn't what I had hoped it was. It had several issues from its, what would have been at that time, 40 years of existence already. And through a few things I fixed up a little bit, started doing some work to the trailer, and then I had my workplace accident. And I didn't camp for 2013 and part of 2014 before I could get back on my feet. I started cleaning up the trailer to go camping, and I found that it had developed a leak over those year or so of sitting. I got into the leak, realized that it was bad. All that wonderful particle board that those trailers were made out of had soaked up the water. Some of the damage was probably pre-existing from before I had bought it. However, you know, that's again a story for another day. Well, fast forward, whatever it is now, 2024, 10 years or so later, after the big disappointment and whatever it's been, 6 years after selling the trailer in 2016 or however how many years it is, I get me a message from somebody who is looking at a trailer similar to mine, another B15. According to the photos and stuff, it looks really, really good shape, and they're quite excited. They were asking me questions about things and things that I'd learned about mine, and asking me about trailer brakes and the wiring and how I like the trailer and that. And it was an interesting experience to have interaction on a video that, or video series that I thought basically was dormant or dead. You know, the B15 trailers weren't a very common trailer. They were Canadian made in Morden, Manitoba, so they're not like their distant cousins of the Bowlers or Bigfoots or Trilliums or whatevers. They were kind of the ugly duckling, if you want to say, of the fiberglass world. And in my life, I've only seen about 4, maybe 5 of them. And out of those 4 or 5 of them, there was only 1, maybe 2, that were actually being used as a trailer. A couple of them were cut open, used as a car hauler. All of them had frame issues. All of them had problems that must have been like factory defects that they all probably did over the last 50 years, kind of a thing. This person and I exchanged messages back and forth while they were deciding whether to buy theirs. And you know, you're trying to be positive to these people because you want them to succeed. You want them to buy a nice light trailer that they can pull with their SUV. But at the same time, you don't want them to experience the same disappointment and letdown that you experienced with yours. So you're trying to give them tips and tricks on where to look, like for the cracks or flexing around the tongue or hitch of the trailer, you know, around the spring perches and things like that. Looking to see how the floor is under the cubbies, if it at all has that 1970s funky kind of weird musty smell that usually means there's water, kind of a thing. And trying to stay positive, but at the same time knowing you yourself will never ever own another trailer that is older. I would rather sleep in a tent than buy an older trailer, even if it is in good shape, because they, in my experience with the ones that I've bought and I've purchased, they've always let me down. And I know getting away from the beachcomber in the wood frame trailers, the older trailers always separate and fall apart through wood rot or bad construction or whatever. And I know when I started the cargo trailer build in 2017, it was supposed to be the modern version, if you want to say, of the beachcomber. And that was an epic fail that I had disappointment on. And then when I bought my Jayco, it was looking to be a good trailer until it let me down in, well, 2021, 2022, and then came to the head in 2023. Still trying to figure out a way to get back camping. It's looking like this year may be another wash. But this person and I exchanged a lot of messages back and forth, and a lot of questions. And I guess they winter out in BC but live in Alberta somewhere, and kind of sort of the dream that I once had. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to travel or explore Alberta like I really once wanted to. Those times may have passed, and I may be able or may have to scale back. my idea is to maybe a month in a campground for the summer. Maybe even going as far as renting a camper too, if that goes that far. I haven't really heard from this person now for a few days. I'm hoping all is okay. I'm hoping that if they did buy the trailer, they had a good first camping trip or going to pick it up wherever it was, and I'm hoping that everything's working out, that this trailer is exactly what they dreamed of, and it's one of the only mint Beachcomber B15 trailers left in Alberta, kind of a thing. But you never know how your videos go, who they reach. Looking at your analytics, you can see the areas they reach into, but you never really get to know the people they reach. And when you get comments and questions on your videos, it kind of gives you a glimpse of the people you reach, but never really lets you know who they are. And sometimes it can feel like a bit of a cold, empty place, but when you get interactions with people that have seen your content, it kind of brings the world together and makes it feel a little smaller. Sort of gives you a little bit of hope and push to get out there and make more videos, and to try to reconnect with more people, even if it's only showing them the places in Alberta you've been, rather than the large projects that I once was able to do. But no matter how hard things get, keep on going, keep on rolling. Try to keep focused on the future, and one step at a time. You never know who's out there watching and looking for the next video. But it is what it is, and around we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.